Welcome back to Wake Up America. I'm Allison Maloney. Let's get down to business. JP Morgan Chase CEO Jamie Dimon recently warned we could see interest rates jump as high as 8%. So the Fed's been floating all year, maybe cutting rates if inflation drops to 2%. But we really don't know what's going to happen. This is pretty scary to hear this. What do you think is going to happen?
Well, yes. Jamie Dimon, he was actually talking a lot about risk management here. What he was pointing to was the 2 trillion we are in national debt. He was looking at the whole economic environment, saying it's more like the 1970s. And he was looking to global instability. So it's sort of risk management. He was saying we're prepared for anything up to 8% interest rate. I will say in terms of the cuts this year, last year people were saying, and experts across the board were saying there should be 6 cuts this year. Then it went to 4. Now it's gone down to between 3 and 2. And I've heard many say we may not see any cuts, even though the market is doing so well, waiting for those cuts.
Oh, gosh. You know, you hear about the market doing well, but then you look at the price of groceries and you look at everything that's affecting Americans. And it's hard to understand that that's great, but it's not great in our pocketbook. Very different things. I do want to talk about this. So a TikToker is attacking a California McDonald's for its deal, promoting 40 nuggets, so chicken nuggets, for $25. So the woman blasting the 40 nugget bundle, which includes 2 large fries, for not even in the soda. So a lot of people are blaming California's minimum wage. Hillary, I know you don't eat McDonald's. I know you're very healthy. So I think you're going to say, well, just don't eat McDonald's. Cook your own food. But do you see these increased prices being common in this state because of the minimum wage?
Oh, yes. But you're right. I don't know how you know I'm healthy, but I am. But I think what's important, Allison, is what you mentioned before about our pocketbooks. And that is, I think the most important thing about this is that TikTok that you referred to, that video received over 2 million views. You know what? The American public votes on pocketbook issues on the economy, and it's the #1 issue, Allison. So what I project is this is a much bigger issue, even than this McDonald's story, because what it feeds into, no pun intended, is that Americans are seeing what the rise in minimum wage in California, but across the nation, what this is doing to their items. And it's throughout the supply chain. And last but not least, there are also lots of regulatory costs in the supply chain due to the green agenda. Eggs, there are 11 different taxes on eggs, or ESG, sort of green agenda issues that are impacting the cost of goods. And that's also what's driving costs. And the American public is going to vote on this come this November.
Absolutely. I think it's definitely more than McDonald's. It's happening everywhere. Hillary Ford, great to have you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Always a pleasure, Allison. Thank you.
Of course.